Welcome fellow creators, subscribers, and anyone who just happens by this video. Today I wanted to do another review. I haven't done one in a while and I wanted to do it on black paper. The paper that I purchased is called Nil-Tech Black Paper Sketch Pad. It's available on Amazon for about 18 bucks. The paper arrived fairly quickly, wrapped in plastic, also with a nice little foam insert because it is spiral bound, so it helps maintain the round shape of the spiral, which I really enjoyed, and I actually never took that part out. Now, something that bothered me a little bit was when you look on the cover, they have a QR code which takes you to like a how to draw page on their website, and I would have much rather have seen the word acid-free somewhere on the cover. It's nowhere on the sketchbook, and when you go to their website doesn't have any sketchbooks, but their Amazon website has sketchbooks. So I just wish they would have put acid-free on the actual book, because at first I thought that they didn't have sketchbooks anymore, and that's not the case at all. Their Amazon store is selling way more art materials and art supplies, and I just wish it would have just been a little bit more consistent. All this to say that when artists are going to purchase papers and sketch pads, they really love to see that acid-free word on the actual product. It's not always enough to have it in the description. The only reason why I feel confident in saying that it's acid-free is because it is the Nil-Tech store on Amazon selling their sketchbook and not a third-party seller. So that's why I'm confident that it is actually acid-free, but once again, it's better to always have that information reiterated on the actual product, especially when you're selling to fine artists.
We both die. So,
So you guys just heard me and saw me opening it. I really love the cover. It's thick and it has like this coating on top of it that makes it very glossy and glide across. It came with this nice booklet that's, just more marketing stuff. It, gives you all the website information and everything. And then, of course, I had a couple of other black sketch pads that I could compare it to. The 𝕊𝖊𝖋𝖊𝖗𝖊𝖓 Black, and of course the 𝕸𝖆𝖙𝖊𝖋𝖊𝖗𝖊𝖓 Mixed Media. Nothing is going to get as dark as that 𝕊𝖊𝖋𝖊𝖃, just so you guys know. To me, it's definitely in the same vein of the 𝕷𝖊𝖃𝖊𝖄 and the 𝕸𝖆𝖙𝖄𝖄𝖊𝖃 Black. They're both all about the same range tone of black. And you can get some really beautiful artwork done on all of those papers. So I will definitely show you guys drawings that I've done on those papers. But I just wanted to sort of do a quick comparison of them. So as you can see, I've already gotten into the drawing. For this drawing, I am using 𝐼𝐶𝓠𝓄𝐿, who I found on Instagram. She's got gorgeous, gorgeous content, so I will have her link in the description box. And I'm just starting off the drawing like I normally do. On the cover, it does indicate that it will work well with pastel and gel pens and color pencils and most dry media. It also did say something about gouache, but I'm not going to do any wet media on this. I'm just going to use my pan pastels as well as my color pencils for this drawing. Of course, once again, the materials and everything that I'm using will be reiterated in the description box in case you guys are interested or wondering exactly all the materials that I'm using. overall, I really do enjoy the surface for pastel. It's not super smooth like Bristol. It does have a slight tooth to it. Nothing compared to the ℉𝔢𝔗𝔗𝔢𝔗, but I do love it for pastel. So I do have some fast facts popping up right now, and just to add to it, I definitely feel like this paper would be perfect for mineral spirit blenders, for any of those color pencil artists that love to use liquid blending to blend their color pencils out. It's definitely thick enough and heavy enough to handle that type of blending. I also love the fact that it's 70 sheets and that the sheets are perforated, and they also state that the sheets, even after being ripped from the spiral, are still 9x12, which is nice. So now I'd like to talk a little bit about the surface performance of the paper. On the sketchbook, it actually says it has a fine tooth surface, which I guess is pretty accurate. It's definitely between the Archival and the mixed media, both made by ℉𝔢𝔗𝔗, by the way. And, you know, it does have enough tooth to take a little bit of layers of pastel, so it's not smooth like Bristol. The thickness is somewhere between the Archival and the ℉𝔢𝔗𝔗 mixed media, so not as thin as the Archival, but not quite as thick as the mixed media, because on the mixed media, as you can see here, I was able to incorporate a little bit of watercolor and gouache into those drawings. And then I have the Faber Black, which I've done everything on that paper. I've done blending with minerals, I've done pastel, I've done a lot of different things on that paper. That paper is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Super thick, super black, love it. Now just as I'm drawing and working on this portrait, one thing I will say is starting out with Faber Castells was probably not the best route to go. I definitely feel like when you're using pastels, you do better working with the waxier, softer pencil first and then going back in with your Faber Castells. That's just, you know, something for color pencil artists. So now that I've progressed a little further into the drawing, I think now would be a really good time to talk about maybe some of the issues I had with the paper. The main one being the acid-free label not being anywhere on the actual product. That's really the only issue that I have. It makes it hard for you to market to artists when you can't put that on the actual product. Otherwise, I really enjoy the performance of this paper, and I do once again feel confident saying that it is acid-free because Nil-Tech is selling it on Amazon, even though it's not on their website. It's on their Amazon store. I feel like if they had replaced some of that QR code information and instead had put acid-free, that would have been way more beneficial. Strathmore website actually offers a wonderful breakdown on the difference between acid-free and archival paper, and it kind of goes into what makes paper acid-free. If you look up the definition of acid-free paper, the pH of the pulp that's used to form the paper has to be above a 7, which is neutral. When it comes to artwork and paper being acid-free, it's very important. Acidity actually works towards breaking down the paper and, speaks to the longevity of paper, so it's very important for artists to have acid-free paper when they do their art. And just by taking a look at their Amazon store and their regular online store, both of them are doing two different things. I feel like their Amazon store has more art supplies, is definitely trying to tap into the artist's art supply market, while their regular online store is trying to more so tap into like regular people, general people, because it also sells like canvas art and stuff. So just doing two different things. Some of the things that I really enjoy about the paper overall is its performance. I do love working on it. I'm having a really good time working on it. It's taking the pastel well, it's taking the color pencil well, so I really have no complaints as far as that. I love that it's a spiral. I love that the sheets are perforated. It came packaged really nicely. Everything was intact. And it was actually fulfilled all the things that I wanted. I wanted a black sketchbook, which is exactly what it is. I wanted to be able to possibly take the sheets out and sell and scan it and photograph it and make prints. So, it is fulfilling exactly what I need it to fulfill. So now, lastly, I'd like to talk a little bit about who this paper is for, which, let's be real, it's for everyone. While I definitely feel like they market towards like more students, or in general, sketchbooks, I feel like are marketed more towards students. Artists love sketchbooks. I love sketchbooks. I do a lot of work in sketchbooks, and it's wonderful to have a sketchbook where I can tear the sheets out and frame it and sell it, and it's fulfilling all those things. So it's for everyone. The cover also has the wonderful phrase art in reverse, and then it gives you all the mediums to try, and I really love this book for that. I love that it's going to encourage people to work in reverse, which is, kind of what black paper makes you think about doing. Instead of creating shadows, you're building light. So in that sense, I really, really love this paper and would recommend it for everyone. just finishing up with a few last touches, highlights, sparkles. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you guys enjoyed the drawing. If you guys did enjoy, please go ahead and like and subscribe and share the video. Share it to anybody you think might like it. Go ahead and leave a comment too. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Do you guys like drawing on black paper? Or what are your favorite surfaces? Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Here is the final result, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.